that is what I'm here for. Hey folks, I'm at Rotterdam Central. I'm catching the Euro Sleeper overnight service to Dresden. I'm on platform 12. This is the platform that the train comes in on in about half an hour, according to the timetable. I have absolutely no idea whereabouts on the platform my coach will be. I'm walking up and down now looking to see if I can see any signage that's helpful, and there isn't any, so I'm really not sure. But I'm in carriage 18, so we'll just have to see. I just don't know. I'm presuming it's coming from that direction, so that's an NS train. The Amsterdam trains are going in the same direction as what that one's going, so I'm presuming that's what I've got to do. I'm in carriage number 18 in berth 41. I've got my own room, a single room. If I find anything else out, I'll come back to you and let you know. It's not giving any carriage information on the sign up there. I feel like it should be. Unworryingly, it's only showing 16 carriages, and I'm in carriage 18. There's not even a member of the staff on the platform to ask. It's not really very good, that. It's not assuring for travellers. I've never done an overnight sleeper. I'm a little bit apprehensive about all this. I'm sure it's going to work out fine, but it'd be nice not to have that anxiety. And that's not a word I overuse, by the way. So I've just spoke to a couple of NS Dutch rail employees from the train that's behind me, and they did confirm indeed that the front of the train will be behind me that way. So if I'm in carriage 18, I'm going to be right down here somewhere. Now, I've just seen a train go out that had 10 carriages, and the front of that was kind of about here. So if that had 10, you could probably fit another 6 down there. So I reckon I'm going to be at the back of where it's illuminated, somewhere down there. That's where I'm going to hang around anyway. Fingers crossed. I'm just wondering if these coaches are a bit shorter than standard stock. I'm trying to work out how they're going to get 21 on. I've walked down the platform, unless the train pulls further forward, so some of the carriages aren't on the platform, or leave some further back. That's a distinct possibility. Never thought about that before. I'll just have to wait and see. It's here. That's mine. It wasn't numbered in numerical order, which was a bit disconcerting. So how do I get into 18? There doesn't appear to be a door. Just here. Hey. Yeah. Thanks.
Is it? Oh, yeah. I was in the carriage the other week. Yeah, that's it. Very clever bloke.
So this is my cabin. There's a bed up there, but there's no way I'm climbing up there. Unless there's a damn good ladder. So a really helpful cabin attendant is going to come and sort the bed out now, and I get a complimentary drink, as well as the water. The cabin guy is a legend, really top bloke. He's just said to me, do you want an extra quilt and an extra pillow? I said, oh yes please. So he went and took them from the middle bunk. So those two chairs have folded down to become the bottom bed. That's the middle bunk and that's the top bunk. This is great. And I've got it all to myself. This has cost €229. Now bear in mind that's not cheap, but it's comparable to a flight and a hotel, which is what I would have done otherwise. And if I'd got trains through the daytime, it would have been well over €100, and it would have taken about 11 hours. So this overnight option is a winner for me. So that's the next cabin, but that's locked now. Now let me show you what's here. So I've got a little sink, very nice. I've got my breakfast ordered for 7:30. Another drawer down there, litter bin. Oh, this is really good. So storage up there if you want it, and you've got different light switches. So for example, if I push this one, that goes off. So now I've got one on, turn that one off. This one is above the bed, turn that one off. And this one is up here. Now there's another one here, which is for up there. And this is the storage, I presume, for the person that's up there. So if there were 3 of you travelling, this would be a right laugh. But I'm glad I've got this all to myself tonight because I don't like sharing. I'm a very private person, you know. Anyway, I'm going to unpack a little bit, get my bits and bobs sorted out. Oh, I also need to point out one thing. That is the only electrical outlet. So I've brought an extension cable, thankfully, so I'll be alright with that. But just bear in mind that there is only the one. So just to point out that this window opens a little bit, but that's all you get. It doesn't pull down or anything like that, and you've got a full blind to make it dark at night for you. But mine's staying up because I'm excited. Also there is air conditioning that you can change yourself. Multi-language. And a little coat hook. We like hooks. Right, I'm going to get myself sorted this time. Just going through Den Hague, the Hague. Not sure if it stops here or not. Seems to be slowing down. Yep. So you've got to be careful, because if you're in your all together, getting undressed, then blinds need to be down. Oof. Oh, seems to be having some sort of power cut. Oh, seems to be having some sort of power cut, and we haven't even got to Amsterdam yet. All the lights have gone out, and the plug sockets have gone dead. But this isn't a sign of things to come. I'm making myself at home though. Well, I've just been to see my friend the conductor, and he said that the power tripped because we went over a bridge and something happened I couldn't quite understand. But he's got to reset the power to the whole carriage. We're all in the dark at the minute. Let's wait and see what happens. We are near Schiphol Airport because we are passing Hoofddorp. And you can see an aeroplane going up. Possibly. I can. We're approaching Schiphol. It's nice to get a bit of light in here anyway. Here we are. Schiphol Airport, or Amsterdam Airport Schiphol, as it's now known. Let's hope they get the lights reset. Cheers. We have light. Get in. And we're just leaving Schiphol. Apologies for the Dutch accent. I'm just having a go. And we've arrived at Amsterdam Central. I've not been here for a while. I suspect that this train will fill up considerably here. Let's hope I don't get noisy neighbours. All those looks of bewilderment at the train carriage numbering. Bye bye Amsterdam. So at this point the train's been going about an hour and 15 minutes, something like that. It's definitely a slow train, but I ain't got a problem with that. Them ladders are going to rattle all night. We're at Amersfoort in the Netherlands and we seem to be slowing down. I'm not sure if we stop here or not. Well, it's a glorious multi-storey car park, so either the platform's on that side or we're at a signal. Oh, I've got noisy girls behind me as well now. To be fair, there's that much noise going on, they're not going to bother me. This will help me sleep anyway. Well, it turns out that this is a scheduled stop because I've just heard the guard blow the whistle, or the platform staff blow the whistle. So the platform must be over there. We've stopped somewhere called De Venter in the Netherlands. I don't know anything about this place, I've never been here before. Well, it's about 20 to 1 in the morning and we've just crossed the border from the Netherlands into Germany. Hello Deutschland. So we crossed the border just on the outskirts of Bad Bentheim, and that's where we're approaching now. Anyway, it's my bedtime. I've got to get up in 5 3/4 hours. And this might be Bad Bentheim station, but this isn't literally my bedtime at Bentheim. We've lost power again. I suspect they're changing engines from a Dutch engine to a German one. Right, we've got lights back on, we're in business. But I do need to go to sleep soon though. But while I'm here, I'm just going to point out that I am 6 foot, 180 centimetres tall, and this is easily a long enough bed for me. So hopefully for most people it would be. But it's quite narrow, it's not one that you want to roll over in. This little shelf though will be handy to put my glasses on. And the rattling ladder up there I've wedged with a towel so it won't rattle anymore. Oh, there's somebody walking past again. It's really weird when people walk past your bedroom. Anyway, night night. Oh, this little light here is quite handy. Light goes on, light goes off. Right, good night, folks. See you somewhere on the other side of Berlin. It's 5:30 a.m. According to Google Maps, we're at Brandenburg Hauptbahnhof. I can't say I've slept particularly brilliantly. I think I've dozed a little bit. I might have fallen asleep intermittently and kept waking up again. It's very, very bumpy and noisy. And this bed, which started off feeling really quite comfortable, is now making my back ache. So it's not been the best night's sleep I've ever had. And my alarm goes off in an hour. Anyway, I'll show you Berlin Hauptbahnhof when we get there. See you in a bit. Oh, the water in the sink's a bit painfully slow. It says it's not for drinking. Hopefully it's safe enough for cleaning teeth. Oh. Well, we're somewhere in between Potsdam and Berlin now. Oh my god, there's Flix train as well. I didn't know that. So there's the bed. Actually, it does look quite comfy when you look at it like that, with the quilt puffed up. I think now I've done this, what I would do next time is what I've just done here, is to use that second quilt as extra padding for the base. I've literally just done this, and I think that would make the journey a lot more comfortable. Anyway, the complimentary earth water. Cheers. Currently stood somewhere near Charlottenburg, but I'm not quite sure exactly where. So I just spotted this, which was in here where that leaflet is for the House of Fun in Prague, and turned it over, and it's actually a menu card. I didn't realise that was there. But the prices are very reasonable, actually. I mean, if I look at the beers, Cristal at €3.50 for a can. That's pretty decent, really. You'd pay a lot more than that in the UK for something similar, I think. I think the soft drinks are less of a bargain than the hot drinks, but I think overall that's not a bad price list, really. You expect to pay more on a train, don't you? Anyway, we're still stood somewhere outside Charlottenburg. We haven't moved for ages. Been here about probably nearly 30 minutes now. No idea what's going on. Let the train take the strain. We're moving. Excellent. So next stop, Berlin Hauptbahnhof, I think. Berlin Zoo. Here we are, Berlin Hauptbahnhof. I'm not expecting many to get on here, but I'm expecting a lot to get off. There's a few getting off. Not as many as I expected, actually. And we're now leaving Berlin. We've only been there maximum 5 minutes. It's quite a quick stop. Friedrichstrasse. I absolutely love Berlin. The architecture is just fantastic and the artwork is everywhere. I think we've got one more stop here, possibly two, but definitely one more stop. That's the cathedral. And the television tower will be poking above this building. Up there. So this is the old east part of Berlin. We might be going through Alexanderplatz station next. The TV tower. You do get some really fantastic views of Berlin because the railway line is elevated in a lot of places. Ostbahnhof. To the east side. So this possibly is another stop then. And very much under renovation. It's quite comical opening the door into the corridor. All you can smell is toothpaste and aftershave. I'm back on my bed. I think I might end up getting horizontal after breakfast. Well, my breakfast has just arrived, so I thought I'd show you that. So first of all, there's a coffee. It comes with one creamer, not very generous, a bread roll, and then a box of surprises. What's in here? Ooh, there's stuff. This looks nice. So 2 of these little biscuits, fresh orange juice, mixed forest fruit muesli, which goes with this yogurt, and there is butter, Nutella, and margarine, obviously for the bread. Oh, and also some strawberry preserve, and you get wooden utensils and a little paper towel, napkin. That's pretty nice. So anyway, the steward that brought me my breakfast informed me that we had a diversion during the night, which has added an hour to the journey. So instead of arriving in Dresden at 8:20, it's going to be about 9:20, which actually works out better for me because I can't check into my hotel till 2, although I'm going to try. Nice. Well, I've just had a little snooze and I've woke up in Saxony, about 10 minutes from Dresden, and it's blooming filthy weather. Ugh, I haven't even got a coat. Never mind. Anyway, just reflecting on this experience, it has been definitely different and unique. I didn't get the best night's sleep ever, but you know what? It's been fun anyway. Would I do it again? I think I probably would, although I'd probably like to try a different journey. So, hope the film's been helpful and informative. I'll show you the approach to Dresden. I'm going to get off at the Neustadt rather than the Hauptbahnhof because the Neustadt is nearer my hotel and I don't fancy walking in the rain. So I'll show you a few more views and that'll be it, okay? Hope you've enjoyed this, folks. That's Rotterdam.
Zur Empfangshalle sowie zum Ausgang Innenstadt Tür öffnet.
The film that you've just watched is a Moss Travel Media production, and you can find more like them by going to www.mosstravel.tv. Thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel and watching my film. It's hugely appreciated. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by going to youtube.com/Stuart Moss. Hit the red subscribe button. When you've done that, a little bell will appear. If you hit the bell, then you'll also get notifications about any future travel films which I upload. If you like my travel films, then you might also like my second channel, which is about home and garden. Please have a look for that channel. You'll find it at www.mosshomeandgarden.co.uk, and if you like what you see, please give that a subscribe also. If you'd like to connect with me as Moss Travel Media on other social media, then you'll find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Moss Travel. That's the page. And if you'd like to connect with the profile, then the profile is Moss Travelog. If you'd like to connect with me on Instagram to see my travel photography, where I'm up to, what stories I'm telling, then go to instagram.com/StuMoss or do a search for user Stu Moss. If you'd like to connect on Twitter, I'm at Moss Travel TV. On Pinterest, I'm Moss Travel Media, which is pinterest.co.uk/Moss Travel TV. On Tumblr, I'm stuartmoss.tumblr.com, or just do a search for Moss Travel Tumblr. On WordPress, I'm wordpress.com/view/MossTravelTV.wordpress.com, or do a search for Moss Travel Media on WordPress. And on vContactor, you can find me by going to vk.com/Moss Travel Media, or doing a search for Stuart Moss. If you'd like to contact me about film usage or any other issue, please just email me on mosstraveltv@gmail.com. And once again, thank you for watching and for your support. I really, really do appreciate it. I wish you all the best of days, happy travels and bon voyage.